I did the whole breakdown and I forgot to turn on the audio. Let's do it once again. So we have the first official teaser of the Fantastic Four movie, the Fantastic Four First Steps, and let's try to break down the teaser quickly and then we'll talk about what were my thoughts about the teaser. So let's start. So first of all, we start off with the whole retro vibe, with the whole TV retro vibe. And if you don't know, let me quickly tell you that this movie is not going to take place in our Earth. That means the movie is not going to take place in the MCU's 616 Earth. That means our Earth. This movie is going to take place in an alternate universe. Yeah, that's right. And that too in the 1960s. Therefore, the whole trailer has that retro aesthetic, that retro vibe, which I was kind of looking forward to. So in the first scene, we see that Sue Storm is welcoming this gentleman in their house. That means the Baxter building. And yeah, Reed Richards makes a very strong case of what the family environment is going to be of this movie, because the Fantastic Four has been introduced as the first family, and here Reed Richards says,
"We make a point to do family dinner every week, Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here."
But with the colors and everything, it really looks like that TV kind of a vibe, right? And notice one thing, up until now we got that 4:3 ratio of the screen, but as soon as the Marvel Studios card shows up, the screen stretches and gets into the normal ratio. Then we get to see the Baxter building, the Fantastic Four building, and then we get to see the robot Herbie. And Herbie is called by the Thing, Ben Grimm. And this is the first time that we can see the Ben Grimm turned into the Thing. And I have to say, the CGI on this one looks good. It doesn't bug you. It looks really good. Even when he's talking, his facial movements, his mouth movements, his lip movements. I know he doesn't have any lips, but yeah, you can see what I'm going with. So his lip movements and everything really looks fine. And actually, after this point, the whole main content or the main context of the teaser starts, because here we see Reed Richards saying,
"Before we went up the first time."
Now that clearly means that they are going into the space 2 times. The first time is obviously when they turn into superheroes, when they acquire the powers, where everything actually turns to shit and they get powers, but also they are going into the space for the second time, and that will most likely happen at the end of the movie. So this was the moment I was talking about, where everything turns to shit and they get their superpowers. We can see Sue Storm here. She is probably turning into the Invisible Girl for the first time here, and I have to say again, the effects very good. Then we get to see the Thing in the alley. What a cool shot this one. But the heart of the teaser for me lied in this scene.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
Such a good scene, extremely well done. Then we get to see first time Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and he looks pretty good in the blonde hair, right? And then we see him for the first time that he is taking a flight with transforming into the Human Torch. And I think this scene will take place probably near the climax of the movie, because okay, I'll talk about it when the scene comes up again in the trailer, in the teaser. Then we have a very heart-to-heart conversation between Ben Grimm and Sue Storm. Then we get to see how Johnny is. And now this flight that Johnny takes, this flight probably is the first time that he has taken a flight after realizing that he has these powers after coming back from space. Then we get the first look of Sue Storm in the proper Fantastic Four uniform. She looks fantastic, I have to say. When he's like Herbie looks fantastic. Yeah, and this is the scene that I talked about earlier, where Johnny takes his flight, and this scene may take place near to the end of the movie, near to the climax of the movie. We can see something is getting bombarded on the Baxter building, on the Fantastic Four heroes, and Ben is wearing the same white shirt which he wore in this scene. So therefore, I think these two scenes are connected. And now this shot establishes that the Fantastic Four heroes are famous already, because they are literally selling their own merch at this point, because we have the Thing's mask there, then we have the Thing's print on the t-shirt, and we also have the Fantastic Four logo jacket. That was pretty cool to see. Then we have the Fantastic Four car. Now this could be the same scene which I talked about earlier, where Johnny Storm took the flight for the first time. Then we see the Thing again in the uniform, and this shot really reminded me of the Hulk from the 2012 The Avengers movie. Then we see the shadow of Galactus, the main villain of this movie. Then we get to see the back of Galactus as well, and then quite an emotional speech from Vanessa Kirby's character, and finally we get the money shot of the whole trailer, the Fantastic Four all together, and that's pretty much it. Now there's one thing that we didn't see in the trailer, and that was Reed Richards in his powers. We didn't see Reed Richards flexing out his arms or flexing his body. We didn't see that. So we saw everyone's powers but we didn't see Digit's powers. I wonder why they are holding it back. Teaser was good, it did its job, it showed us what the vibe that they're going with, what the retro vibe that they're going with, how our main characters will look with the powers, because Johnny Storm completely transforms. Sue Storm, okay, she doesn't completely transform, but the thing was quite important, because the thing completely transforms into a rock guy, a rock man. So that was pretty essential to show them, and I think they did a very good job with that. But the thing for me was that there was not a high moment, or that big impact moment, or that money shot, so to say. Yeah, this was the money shot, but it didn't really feel like a money shot. So overall, I would say what they set out to do, they did it fantastically well. And yeah, there was not a kind of a high point, but I am satisfied with the trailer, because what they wanted to show, they did it, and it was fine. And now it's your job to go down in the comment section and please tell me what did you feel about the teaser, and you can check out some other videos on my channel as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching.